And as you said, I mean, looking back to
scout out to see if
the jungle. Anything?
Gonna double range. But
Early one, isn't it?
I'd say like
6
0.
to 10.
Just based on composition, and Vici Gaming Reborn go for the Storm. This is
Mikasa.
This is actually the riskiest pick that I think they have, and it look from the way that they're shaping up, it is going to be off lane Tusk. All the 11's going to be picking that up, so line up.
Tusk. Yeah, this is
I think it's fine, but I don't know about this Storm.
I mean,
the Storm feels very questionable to me.
it's going to get punished in lane, I guess. What you imagine? Will Tusk? Oh no, I guess because it's the off lane. He's not worried about the Tusk.
It really depends on one thing. If Vici Gaming Reborn does this dual lane where they have FY just grabbing runes and keeping mix up.
Oh, you think that's what they'll keep the eye image?
I think it would be fine if that's what they're going to do, because then it's Dro Venge, and I think that lane is really strong in its own right. I don't think they have to go aggro. We've seen it in the past throughout the qualifier, but I think this game, it's probably just going to be like Dro Venge safe, Beastmaster off lane, and then FY and Mikasa mid. And then on the side of EHOME, you're going to have a Timber mid against a dual lane, which I'm not entirely sure how much EHOME's going to be able to do to punish that, and it kind of makes me think that VGR might have a slight advantage here in the early to mid game.
Oh, we got a bit of Lagarina.
Do we?
I'm gonna go for a quick recap. Well, I've done my predictions though, and we've got to get the predictions in. Total number of player deaths by 10 minutes.
By 10 minutes?
10 minutes, that's an early one, isn't it?
I'd say like
6
0.
to 10.
I'd say 0-5.
Okay, you go for that.
Alright.
Most Roshan kills, that's got to be.
Vici.
Yeah. Total number of blink daggers. 25 minutes in.
Okay, so Beast survives blink, that's 1.
Tusk, but will they have
And
about
then
25?
So 0 to 2. I'd say
actually, because it's a good idea. Hey, look at this. And he's about to get wrecked. Or not.
I mean, you said that, but they're all just kind of casual.
They got to the time with the open wound, like, do we want to go for this one? Yes, we do, boys. First there for EHOME. Yeah, Tusk, good hero. Hero for level 1 ganks.
Yeah, of course. Their level 1 is significantly better than VGR's.
No, there won't be a current. I don't believe in that. Do I need to reconnect? No, I think we're fine.
No, you're good.
I think we're fine. Doesn't look like we're getting any laggaroo, so should be good for the time being. But yeah, coming into the game, lane-wise, nothing too out of the ordinary going to be happening by the looks of it. I guess the question is, Lanham, where does he stay? Does he hang out with old 11 up top?
He's just going to play Romico.
Yeah.
Like, just walk around, see what you find. You know, if for whatever reason it is the dual lane mid here in VGR, you might be able to help out the Timber a bit.
Okay.
I think Old Chicken might suffer just because it is a strategy and they're going to double range. So I think that's the main reason why they wanted the IO in the first place, is just to make the laning phase a little bit stronger. But we'll see how things kind of shape up here. FY obviously can round. He doesn't have to stay mid if he feels like, you know, Mikasa's going to be fine. But if for whatever reason Chicken starts to get pressure or the rotation, there's always the opportunity for him to come and save.
As well, like, yeah. So old 11, he's going to be, well, by the looks of it, doing jungle. So he's going to go for the jungling Tusk,
and we got jungle Beastmaster as well.
Old man and get the levels on the old titan on the top lane. Oh, looks like we are a bit of Carly. I might give the old reboot.
Thing, just let everyone know the timing. Yeah, we're not missing much of anything. There's already 1 kill for us in the dire jungle, but since it's more or less everyone farming. Important to note that Mikasa has been crushing the first couple of waves. He is 7-1 at 1 to end the game, and of course the jungle Beastmaster on is gonna probably go outside of the map than old 11, just because Tusk is innately a much slower jungler. But the most thing to keep in mind between the two heroes is that Tusk can do something in the lane, whereas Beastmaster really does double this. So it's going to be a little bit more difficult, I think, for VCHR to kind of get their footing until Yang finally does get that ultimate.
Hold on. I'm going over to disrupt the pull, the mid lane matchup. You said old Chicken taking a bit of a beat down, and D McKay 12-3 against the CS of this Timber top lane. Old Lana. I think man's got a trouble. He's still deep here. He's certainly to sleep. Buy him some time. No. Magic Missile's back. And well, VG up. They'll pick themselves up there. So bringing it to 1-1. And Lana. I know I was trying to. I guess what did you go for that warning? Was that just now? No, that was from earlier.
I think he was just trying to scout out to see if
The jungling was going?
Yeah, they were fighting the jungle. Maybe he wanted to try to soak a little bit of XP from the camps, but with the FY and like missing, he was a little bit questionable, I think, to go something like that. But regardless, he found him, so he pretty much has a good idea of what's going down. The FY actually making that rotation towards mid, and kind of talked about he's got Hurricane Rune bottled up, so he'll be able to keep Mikasa more or less safe. And this is an interesting dynamic here that they have with the Storm mid, because typically, you know, Timbersaw, he's going to farm against anyone, but Storm, who is not known for winning his lane, against Timber, he can actually do very well, because Timber has to be in melee range to be able to do any sort of harassment here like Storm. So it's like, Vici are getting away with the 3 mid, who transitions well to the mid game. Especially when you have True Aura. And it's not like EHOME are directly punishing it. It's going to be down to, you know, Ultimate's rotations once he's deciding to move around the map.
Yeah, we'll see what was able to achieve that. And as you said, I mean, looking back at the mid lane, it's just such a polarizing story for both of them. You know, Mikasa, he's had a great time. Timber, not at all. You know, Chicken is for. But I guess there's going to be a point in this game as well. If old Chicken, the game goes on, he just kind of become the, you know, the beastly timber source that we have seen in pro gaming. But yeah, they don't really have ways of killing it. In fact, timber today, they don't have also magical.
Yeah, they have a lot of the physical DPS, which is mild concerning. The only thing that really deals with them, I think, is the storm damage, because a lot of what storm does is magic.
Okay.
Like overload and static remnant, even the lightning health is magic damage. So that's gonna be their go-to. And the other thing you can is that it's pretty easy for their team to hire Timber as well. Also goes for the player.
Yeah, indeed. For the stuff as well. Can they get themselves this kill? Looking towards FY. And they get it, and well, the turnaround, the axes come through. We're the rotation from Vici down back the aggressive EHOME and find ourselves.
Really good start here from VGR. They realized that as long as they control the runes, allow Mikasa to have a good game, which as of right now, EHOME has yet to punish. Bullet has yet to really make his rotation. I guess he got the 1 assist.
Okay, that's right. Looking to go on the cast. He's not getting level 6 yet. Can he pay his way into this one with the help of FY? Might be able to stop coming through. Yeah, because comes Mr. Snowball.
That's what I was hoping to see from EHOME. Yeah. Just punish that storm mid. Ideally, you want to kill him at least like 2 or 3 times before level 6. Fortunately for VGR, that hasn't been the case. That's his first death. He's halfway to level 6. Yep. Once he gets the ball lightning, those kind of all snowball ganks are going to be totally ineffective. You're not going to be able to lock this hero down unless you have like the static storm. Disruptor is only level 4 right now, so it's still going to be a bit away.
Mid lane again. CP's coming back for Mikasa. Yeah, not quite level 6, so. Unable to get the opening. Bottom lane, pressure being put on. Ice, skipping the creeps out. 37 for 6 compared to 27 for 12. Off ends Drow Ranger, so the farm's suddenly going a little bit better for Lifestealer. And especially if they can get this tower hit as well. And looks like he should be able to just trying to ward off the balls. Actually, the Stomp sleep with both of them. And Ice, yeah, he'll take both. So extra bit of XP and gold. Very nice from the man's farm, and there we have it. Tower as well. Old Lanham, he'll be the one to peak the last hit though. So Ice, he's going to be giving him a severe talking to.
Yeah, I think it's overall kind of even for both teams. Clearly, VR want to have the stronger laning phase. Like you don't pick a Drow Ranger and not have strong lanes. So there is marksmanship aura up and available, so it's giving the 28 bonus damage to the entire team. Even at this stage, you can start to see pushes coming out. I think I'm going to try and reconnect that again, Andy. Okay. Because you've got no lag. Why have I got lag?
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Dire's top tower is under attack.
There we go, let's think about it.
I mean,
we're not missing anything.
Yeah, there's no kills that have happened. It's
oh, we're good.
Have you one farming?
Oh, we're good. We got a good shot. Oh, no. Did you stop moving or did that lag? No, we're good. Did it! We're good.
We did it.
We beat the great firewall of China. There we have it. Oh, this is beautiful. Oh, that was a good reconnect. That feels good. Yeah, we didn't miss anything. Still pretty static. Oh, what was our prediction in terms of kills? You said 5 10 minutes. Oh, it's still in the 0 for 5 region.
Yep. You're
close. You are doing well. Let's see how if this movement goes well. If I'm the captain, they're not going to come around here. Hang on. Old Lanham has Ice in him. We've seen it so many times. It's 7 minutes in. The China side, they love to get their carry involved in the action. They really do. We'll see if they find an opportunity for that. And we'll see as well if BGR expects, if they do expect Lusty to be up there. Obviously, they'll see he's off the map. Don't really give the down punch to try and get him up to that Lusty static. And the reaction for the VGR cast just go over with the back of the Vici. Well, he's trying to lead in, but the snowball straight into the ground range. Now, I fight coming along. End of line, and he's going to have the time for the shackles throw. He's going to get taken down. F1 fail to find themselves a second. EHOME, old chin with the double kill. DDC teaming himself straight away. No when to cancel that. There we have it. The lifestealer bomb call off guard. Old 11's touch, it's working out. He's been up to every kill so far.
It's something that they desperately needed with their lineup. So when they were down to their last pick, they needed a hero that could force the engagement.
Yeah.
And there wasn't really anything left because they had a first up that was going to be going mid. So they couldn't pick Queen, they couldn't pick Puck. But they had to get a hero who had some like jungling capabilities and could also just say, we're fighting right here and right now. So Tusk just seemed to alleviate all the problems that their draft had for EHOME up until that point. And, you know, so far it's been working out.
The bomb for Casa with the haste stream, ready to go for it. Fan Red's been spotted out. Static's come immediately drops around, and that's the Casa can't get the initial kill. Bolting him with a CT. Can they actually find anything of this? And that's the question. Well, they're looking to moving on to the end, but the Yang turns around with the raw on side just as well. It's going to come before the rage wearer is off. The Alpha does make sure it's going to be fine. The rest of what they want. It's not enough to trap them. Ulti just around with the first, but EHOME, they've already lost two. Tower hits onto Yang. Can he de-aggro? Where's the de-aggro? It's not there. Yang taken down by the tower. They lose one in return. For VGR, looking to move in for more. Magic missile on Gorge, going to find themselves a third. Double kill from Mikasa. The snowball across the tree line as Old 11 trying to escape, but they're looking to chase it down. Zipping forward, can Mikasa get the connection? He can. The slow there from the overload. Four, they'll do it. A fourth kill for VGR. Fantastic fight for them. They're down on the bottom lane.
And they're just going all in. Maybe going to see them maybe continue a little bit more. That's why taking some damage here. But they could be able to tether to end and be just fine. But the damage output that BGR have at this stage in the game is nuts.
I mean, look at this. 9 minutes in, a Storm that's 3-1-2. That you don't see that on a Storm Spirit every day.
Yeah, but it's all due to the fact that he has a Wisp.
Yes.
Coming to his lane, making sure that he's having a good laning phase. He's against a Timber mid, which I think this is a really good way of punishing the greediness of a Timber because he can't just like straight up beat a ranged hero. He'll just farm. You know, it's like playing a Zeus mid. Both heroes just farm in the matchup. So, that being said, Storm is happy with trading the farm because during the mid game, his initiation potential and the kind of way he scales into the mid-late game is going to just be more valuable than what a Timber brings. So, EHOME kind of finding themselves in a bit of a pinch here. Obviously, there's a lot more Dota to be played, so there's a chance for EHOME to make a way back into this, but for right now, BGR seems to be kind of hitting all the timings.
I really do indeed. Mid lane, Casa, tethered up by FY, Yang getting a lot of space up top. As EHOME have 3 mid, Old 11 joining the crew. They'll smoke up, they want to look for some action with the snowball, see what they can find. They may catch Mikasa going down to Rune. Let's just have enough control. They do have a static storm. They might have to pop it in there with the will. They want to get this kill, and they just couldn't do the control of the disruptor. It's enough. A splitter to the face as well. No messing from EHOME as they take down that kill. And it's a good kill as well.
I mean, he got the Rune.
I guess he did.
Yeah, he got the regen.
We'll see if he can work some magic with that when he's back. That's arguably, yeah, the best rune to have on the Storm Spirit.
Yeah, it's definitely up there. I mean, DD
at a stage as well. It means a lot.
It's very solid. So, the way the game's kind of shaping up, VGR are still well on their way to hitting that timing. You know, N just finishes up his Dragon Lance right now. They can start going for the C's. At 11 minutes, I would actually say that it might be a tiny bit behind in regards to towers because even the offlane tier 1 is still standing. But I think that's also because EHOME, you know, they sent 4 heroes top at like, you know, 7 minutes or 8 minutes, and they decided to go for a kill on end at that stage. So they realized that stopping the momentum of EHR as soon as humanly possible is how they win this game. Because if they transition later on, you know, EHOME during the mid game, they have this Timber who's really hard to take down. Lifestealer played by Ice, clearly going to be a big threat as well. But it's interesting to me because the Storm kind of, it throws a wrench in EHOME's plans, because normally at Euro Strat you would just say it falls off so hard at a certain point, like post 30 minutes, that you would probably just say that EHOME would win. But Storm is that hero who just adds the X factor, you know, the pick-off potential, and how much damage he can do the marksmanship, the extra damage with True Shot over him. Excuse me. Is he in trouble?
And then the static storm set up. If he lives, oh, he takes out the Thunderstrike down with the doubles out.
He's got the reach down.
Oh, that's not the combo you're looking for as the disruptor.
Oh god, that was actually so unfortunate. If he waited even one more second,
Then he would have been still in the ring, yeah.
yeah, he would have been dead for sure. That is a very big opportunity missed here for EHOME. Killing that storm after the laning phase and just stopping him from getting that orchid, that is huge for them.
No, Venom. Gonna walk to Mikasa. He's got the DD. The other ring you're talking about it, but he loves to have. Pictures down, he's zipping down, but the snowball coming down. The snowball stop. It's working for EHOME. They control with the silence as an ace. On the ground, Ranger. Not going to be enough, but they've lost two already. Ice coming into the middle of it all, and he goes to the TP out, but there's 5 heroes beating down on him. VGR once again, I mean, it's just the decision making from EHOME just hasn't been top notch, and VGR outplaying them every time.
I mean, this is a Roshan too. That's the other problem, is because of the fact they do have this Beastmaster and they have the Precision Aura, they can just go for Roshan at any given point. There's only one hero on the side of each hero that's not ranged, and of course that is Beastmaster. He's almost got his book 1, he's going to have it after this Roshan goes down. Even though VGR haven't really taken the towers, they still have a tremendous amount on all 3 of their cores. Like, Yang is still sitting at 69 creep kills in a 13-minute game. This is like a jungle / offlane Beastmaster. And they're already looking to start pushing towers. It's 13 minutes in, sure, they haven't taken a tier 1, but they still have all the momentum in the world. Like, team fights like that, when you're playing this type of strategy, you take the entire map away from your opponent.
Radiant's bottom.
I mean, look at Mikasa as well, Storm Spirit. He is building towards the Orchids first. Why the Orchid first before the Bloodstone that we see most Storm Spirits being picked up?
Orchid with Dro Aura is
It's
like,
just-
it's insane.
Yeah.
Like, he gets a bonus 42 damage right now. That's pretty much like having a Demon Edge and your inventory. So if he has an Orchid, he solo kills any hero on the side of EHOME, maybe barring Ice, because someone toggling can more than likely keep you alive. But now VTR.
Oh, hello, Yang. Maybe it's around a little bit too long. Keep your reactions. I'll just straight away on the Beastmaster gets the roll off on chicken speed. That's why. Trying to look for some kind of save. It's not going to work. The snowball full on full action. Eyes popped as well. The captain turned up. Just have it forward. But he goes straight to the static. Storming at home. There's a full fight. This time he's the Reborn makes the best of. He'll lose McCaffrey. He's got the ages. Trying to TP out. The Echo Storm's there in time. Can McCaffrey save himself from this one? Look at the dip now too. They're already trying to close him off. Trying to chase him down, but the long mana. McCaffrey himself. Oh, he went for the TP, zips out. Smart plays from Mikasa, keeps himself alive, but overall, EHOME happy with the outcome of that one. 3 heroes down and the Aegis pops as well.
Where was the bench?
Hello.
Like, that was just total miscommunication from VGR. They were pushing into the tier 2, and they say, okay, well, we have the Aegis advantage on our Storm. We could probably take this engagement, but the fact that there was no defensive swap means that as soon as they go on somebody, they're just dead. So instead of being able to, you know, potentially swap out Mikasa on the first death, he just dies because he's under the static storm. And then after that point, the rest of the team dies in the meantime because Snowball comes out from Mode 11. So I don't know if that's just on the Venture not being there or the fact that the breakdown in communication, you know, DDC not saying, hey, I'm not here, please wait like 20 more seconds before you decide to fight. And EHOME with a huge defense.
Absolutely, and then defense that needed. I think we see on the graph indeed that there was a kind of a 4 or 5k lead. Now it's swung back round. You know, by no means a massive difference as we can see. You know, one team fight this stage of the game will resurrect any kind of position that the team's been pulling down to. And VGR, they're looking to regain that one. They're smoked up, moving them around over to the Radiant side of the map. See what they can do here at the same time. EHOME in a very defensive posture. They're going to smoke up themselves. Lifestealer getting himself deep inside the Centaur Conqueror. And they'll look to lead the way with that one. They're looking to get a nice stomp. Looking with the high ground scan coming out from the Dire. They know that they're here. They know there's a smoke on smoke action. Wall's been dropped down. They'll see the Centaur. They'll wonder that something fishy is going on. That's why trying to get in a position on the side. Where's the jumping going to be? Well, it's just the ice. Going on to a fight. Takes him out. The captain is into the middle of the fight. The War's is there. That's got a pass. They'll find it raw. On the side. Just double up, get out, let's toggle. Lifestealer's gonna live at EHOME. Moving in for more, they're found 2. They're gonna look towards Yang, zips out a bit forward. Oh, she gives it a shot, finds the third. Right, DDC on the retreat, but the kinetic field is down. the swap. He tries to dodge the stop, but he will, but he's not going to be able to dodge the end of his life. Snowball to the backside. EDC taken down, and EHOME, with the last 2 fights under their belt, they're regaining that strength that we expect to see from EHOME, a team tipped to be the hottest in China at the moment.
Oh, that was just a disaster. Did FY get stunned? He must have, because he had tether that entire time, and he didn't try to get out after ISSI started going on him. So, you know, back-to-back 2 fights where VGR just get routed, more or less, and that's going to be really good for EHOME, because a jurisdiction typically wants to hit their stride roughly, like, you know, 25 minutes. That's when they're most powerful. And then all of a sudden, it's just...
Go on here, Andrew.
Yo, Crimson's fine. Yeah, I mean, okay.
I mean, he's not dying, is he?
Think about this. There's Beast. Yep. Then there's Necronomicon, which is more physical damage. Then you have Vengeance Aura. Then you have Precision Aura. He needs to be able to front line and also to deter the enemy from trying to attack him. So reactive armor plus Crimson for his whole team is that their team is entirely physical damage.
Okay.
The Storm is the only person who does any magical DPS whatsoever. So against 4 out of 5 of the heroes on GR, it's more than okay.
Alright. Some tasty stuff.
Yeah.
From the chicken.
Yeah, well, Chicken, I think his itemization is pretty on point for this game, I would say.
Okay. I mean, do we now expect to see him kind of move back into the more orthodox, getting a Bloodstone online? He's got the Crimson Guard.
He needs a mana regeneration item for sure. You can't just walk around with only a Crimson and be happy with, like, your mana expenditure is going to outweigh your regen by a long shot until you get at least 1 item.
Be able to finish off this tier 1 here in the mid lane. Old Chicken as he clears out the way. No reaction from VGR. They'll put the fortification, but not looking to fight at this stage yet. And coming forward. Just poking his head in. He's trying to build towards. I mean, is this going to be an S and Y, or is this Yashir and BK?
I would probably say BKB.
Yeah. Oh, well, that's not a tree.
I think S and Y is... It's not really that helpful for Dro in this game, because if you have S and Y and you get jumped on by the Tusk or the Lifestealer, it's not like the extra movement speed and health from that item is going to save you. Like, Home will kill you even if you have a little bit of extra health. But if you have a BKB, you can just walk away from the open wounds. You don't have to worry about Clear Titan Stomp. You don't have to worry about Snowball Stun or Glimpse or any of that nonsense. So I think that's probably going to be the item. In the meantime, looks like Storm finishes up his Orchid. And even though this timing, you know, truth be told, is pretty late for Mikasa, given the fact that he was doing very well mid, he has died 3 times. So I think now he needs to just go like directly into BKB and hope that his initiation can kind of tilt the fights in VGR's favor. I think they're just going to struggle in that game.
Things on the mid lane. Don't make big push. And they got the Glims. And in a lot of trouble. And he builds out Wood Trap and FY immediately with the save. Takes him out. Now FY will almost step over his up the way back. He may look to try and tether across, but yeah, he's going to have the tether available. No, they've got him. Oh no, they've got him. Nope,
that would have been comical, but in the meantime, they killed the offlane tier 1.
They did, well, and they killed the Tib as well. I was looking to defend it. Yeah. Tib was up there, they'll punish him.
All in all, a good trade for VGR. That's 3-2, I think.
Yeah, he's still managed to go. That's not his pace, Yana's fine.
Yeah, this still, you know, it's still doable for VGR, but they're kind of running out of time, I feel. The Lifestealer will eventually reach this kind of like critical mass where he'll just be able to go on somebody and kill them, you know, force a swap or whatever, force a relocate. And Beastmaster Roar is nice and everything, but you still have to worry about the damage output of the Timbersaw. Static Storm on Fenrir is pretty scary, Earth Splitter. EHOME just have a very well-rounded draft.
Kill the ball. Do they have any smokes? Who's got the smokes? No smokes at the moment. Just a straight up movement towards the top. See what they can do. Rip port. Trying to close in. Oh no, Mikasa's out of there. Still, FY in the neighborhood. He's been left by DDC, FY alone. But he'll be fine. Sells himself off to the east. The push still coming in from EO. 3 heroes towards the top, eyeing up that tier 1. Fairly low at the moment, so they can certainly look to finish it off with this push. Now, Ice, a few hundred got away from the Desolator.
I'm kind of wondering if, you know, Vici clearly want the next Roshan. That's kind of what you do. as dire Jura strats is you just kill Roshan over and over again, and then just start running on lanes and hope that your Aegis kind of carries the fight by having 2 lives in the storm. They haven't even killed the mid-tier 1 and it's 21 minutes in. There's a Solar Crest on 11. So between the Crimson and the Solar Crest, I think EHOME are itemizing perfectly.
Yeah.
Like they understand that the biggest threat that BGR has is the ability to kill somebody inside of a Beastmaster Roar. So because they don't have a traditional stave, like the Avenge swap or something like that, or an Oracle ultimate, they're itemized so that their Roars have an opportunity to live via Crimson, activate, and then also having the Solar Crest used on them. Because at that point you have bonus evasion, lots of armor, flat out damage mitigation from the Crimson, and then you can turn the fight based on the idea that they want to focus down one person. They don't want to split damage. It's all single target pretty much on the set of BGR. So I think that the way that they're playing this out is more or less perfect. Like they understand what they need to do.
Absolutely. Roshan back up 45 seconds. We'll see how they're able to play around that both sides. Overall net worth difference. It's bang 0 at the moment.
Yeah, this game is insanely close. Still anyone can take this.
Yeah.
Still probably a bit more pressure on BGR.
Yeah, for sure. The fact is, usually they just haven't got as much momentum as maybe they would have hoped to get this put to Drow draft. And yeah, Drow BKB now as well. So this is going to help End a lot. Positioning has been pretty good in the fights. He has been taken out 3 times, but at the same time we've seen him get a fair bit of damage out. He's only really gone down in those last couple of fights where Vici just have lost it, and he's been the last one standing. As obviously not a lot he can do himself to keep himself alive without FY and the crew around.
Got a little bit of Kali going on, but Roshan's gonna respawn. I have a feeling that contesting this for EHOME isn't actually going to be that difficult because they had Elder Titan. I think Elder Titan and Tusk are probably, 2 of the better Roshan contention heroes in this game. Just because you can throw a Spirit out, and by having it inside pit, the rest of each yard is like, okay, well if we get slept, it could potentially be like a 3 or 4 man Earth Splitter, and then we have to just back out. So next area of contention most likely going to be that Roche. It's already being circled up here by Fenrir. Then you also have to take into account that BGR do have Beastmaster vision.
Oh, the question is, how do they play around this? Yeah, they know that they are going to have eyes on BGR, and they're going to go for the spot play. They're going to go for a smoke.
I like this.
They need to find a kill first. If they find at least one kill,
Oh, they don't have to win.
Yeah. They're going deeper. They might settle
Wait,
for
they
him
have
now.
the city coming down.
Yeah, they'll just double straight in. Goodbye, FY. And immediately onto the Roshan. At the same time, Casa putting pressure in on top. Need her. Continuing to just go for the Roche, and he should find this 2 mid on his own. So VGR, they are finding something in return, and they may even just try and contest Roshan. TDC and Macassa smoking up. They're going to start to move in. Roche down to half health. There'll be a little bit of a chance for them to try and do something sneaky. Let's see how this go down. So with the 4th position, 5 out from their point. So got 5. Let's one going for the long way. The Terror coming through the silence. Onto the ball. Jumping in the static storms there. In reaction. Look at these. Getting into the side. The Crimson. Keeps himself low up. Oh, just burst it down in level 3. Oh, Bigaloo's 4. Maneuver to come out by the sidelines as well. BGR. They'll take the Roshan. Yak picks up the Aegis and picks 4 kills as well. Only losing Macassa. What a Roshan fight for VGR.
Man, Yang carried that so hard. Okay, he roars Ice. He's like the majority of the damage to Roshan. That's the most important part.
Okay, so he turns to Roshan. Just
yeah, because as soon as he roars a life stealer, that pretty much means that EHOME can't kill Roshan anymore.
Let's make it a team war.
Oh jeez. Oh jeez. Old Lanham.
Radiant's top tower.
That was perfect execution though from Yang. And honestly, the fact that he has like Blink 3 at this stage of the game with 100 gold in his inventory as well.
And a game that's been this chaotic as well.
Yeah. No, that was very good. FY only had like 5 seconds on his respawn, but he understood that he needed to buy back.
Yeah. And now we'll see if EHOME can get the punish off. TP's in immediately. Yeah, old chick again, but already. He's got the Crimson Guard. It's back onto Yang. The snowball's out. Yang in trouble. He turns. He starts to beat down on side on the back line. Vici being focused by 11. The Raw coming through. Yang again, doing his best to set it up for the team. And they'll find themselves a Fenrir kill. They're looking towards Old Chicken. They're looking for Boundary here. They may find themselves a 4-4 Chicken. He doesn't do themselves. Trying to juke it out. They're looking for the lunch because of the cancer. The arrows play through. Zips out before. Blinks in. Chucks out the action. Trying to do it. Yes, they can. VGR, Mikasa.
Radiant's bottom tower.
And again, VGR are just destroying EHOME at this stage.
Man, that was so brutal for EHOME. And the thing is, VGR have amazing high potential. Beastmaster Aura, Precision Aura.
Radiant's top tower
They have the
has
Dragon Lance on
fallen.
the draw already. This is just like 2 catastrophes back to back. And all of that, keeping in mind that they also have a Storm. He's going for the Bloodstone now. He's not actually rushing for the BKB. Probably feels pretty confident after the Roshan.
Wait, he's got the Bloodstone done.
Yeah, he's
Radiant's
got a ton
bottom
of farm.
tower is under
Bang.
attack.
This is a good discovery for VGR. Like, Yang is just...
Look at that worth as well. Just look at this. I mean, I know Old 11's been having a good game on the Tusk, but I mean, I sized Old 11 at the same bit. That's not good news for the Lifestealer.
It's honest just Yang. Like, the fact that he has so much money at this stage in the game, you know, you put Old 11 on this Tusk and he's supposed to have like a really big attack during the laning phase. He only really ganked once. You know, like he went mid, he killed Mikasa the one time, and that's fine. But during the big fights that matter, like the Roshan engagement and fighting top lane, killing Ice again, even though Yang maybe uses Roar a bit, you know, overkill, it's still killing the biggest damage potential on him.
Oh, nice. Goodbye.
See you later.
What a fight. And now Old 11 he's something as well. He's got us roll in the stop. Gonna come out, but not in time. And Mikasa dips forward. He's looking for more already. He's trying to go. Fenrir tries to tell Mikasa. He's already out of it. Got by Fenrir as well. Now they're dipping in for more. Mikasa's on. Triple Yang. Whoa, the Old Chicken. The way the turn is there. The physical damage is going to whip through the table shot. Pulling it in. Starting it up. Oh, the Earth is going to will take down more. But he's got an Aegis Yang. He's going to be back for more. And VG are just playing out of their minds at this point, and EHOME, they just don't know what to hit them.
Man, this is
Radiant's
just
middle tower has fallen.
Yang MVP. Definitely MVP for this game. That's going to be an easy set of racks for VGR. They're going to wait towards bottom lane.
They're going to get a second.
There's no buyback.
There's no fortification.
No. Should be 2 racks easy. Oh, the Storm might actually delay it enough. But the Disruptor doesn't have statics for him. So even if Fenrir respawns.
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen. Radiant's bottom tower
Trying to beat down here from VG.
It escalated very quickly.
It really, and in the game as well, where it's even in kills. Well, here we go. Let's do the final turn. Jumping in, raid, and up to move. They find themselves to kill the Yang. Now these built back on Mikasa. Giving him the other side kill. The defensive yours him sometime. Oh no, Mikasa's still finishing off, jumping on side. And it's all but over. It's all but done. GG is cool. And in a series where a lot of people would have tipped EHOME to be the big dogs coming in from the higher half, VGR are just... They're just absolutely destroying.
I mean, we're starting to see why so many people in this region are banning their own first two. I would not put it past EHOME to just take that hero out in the second game, unless they have first pick, in which case, you know, they might try to do something similar themselves. But, you know,